We're out here on the street corner of Greenfield, right across from the town common, every Tuesday at noon and every Saturday at noon, boycotting the TD Bank. And we're encouraging everybody who comes by to think about pulling their money out of TD Bank, because this particular bank has invested in the Dakota Access Pipeline, which is threatening the water supply at Standing Rock, a Lakota Sioux reservation in North Dakota, and it is also threatening the water supply downstream on the Missouri River for 18 million people. And it is the Standing Rock Lakota Sioux who very bravely for the last year, through the worst winter storms, who have been standing on the front lines protecting water, not just for those 18 million people, but by extension for all of us. And banks like TD Bank, Wells Fargo, should listen to their customers, to you, to all of us, and take their money and put it into renewable technologies like solar, wind, and run-of-the-river hydro, technologies that work with the natural systems rather than against the water that all of us need to drink to live. Each of us as consumers can, with the power of our money, take our money out of those banks and make it more and more difficult for banks like TD Bank, Wells Fargo, and others to invest in the kind of extractive technologies, polluting technologies that are really threatening all life on Earth. I decided to take 6 weeks off from my work as a carpenter and get on my bicycle at the age of 60 and ride from Mashpee in Cape Cod all the way out to Standing Rock in North Dakota in support of Native American treaty rights. There have been over 400 treaties signed by the US government with tribes throughout this country. And the current focus is on Standing Rock, but this is only the most recent example of how Native American rights to their land, water, sacred land, resources that they have been protecting for all the future generations. That is their care, that is the purpose with which the tribal leaders of this nation, of these nations, have always focused on the future of well-being of their children's children. Okay, it is not about this year's bottom line. So what I'm going to do is take a little bit off my yearly income, invest in the future of my children's children and yours, and ride my bike out to North Dakota, stopping at native reservations along the way. I'll be at the Oneida Reservation in upstate New York, the Onondaga Reservation, the Cayuga Nation, the Seneca Nation, and all across the country. I'm going to be checking in. If any tribal people would like me to bring prayer offerings to Standing Rock on their behalf, I'll be carrying some from this area. Native seed corn, prayer feathers. This is a spiritual journey for me in a way, because even though I'm a white person and cannot claim any native roots, I recognize the damage that my people have done, not just to this continent, but to the entire planet. What I'm doing by bicycling across the country in support of Native treaty rights is I'll be speaking to people along the way, interviewing them. I'm going to be writing for a local paper here in Montague called the Montague Reporter on a regular basis about what I hear and what I find, both from Native people across the country and from everybody that I can speak to along the way. We're urging people to call their congresspeople and oppose the Dakota Access Pipeline that is in court right now, and the Lakota Sioux need all of our support to honor the treaty of Fort Laramie that we signed with them. Okay, I'll be traveling on July 1st from Mashpee and arriving by bicycle out in Standing Rock, North Dakota by the middle of August. And on a daily basis, I plan to update a website called bikeforstandingrock.org. You can also follow the progress of the Standing Rock Tour on the Nolembika Project's Facebook page.